Yo guys, what is up? It's your boy TRUEDBZ back with another video, and today I'm going to be doing my review for the newest Dragon Ball Super movie, Dragon Ball Super Super Hero. I will be breaking this review into three parts. Part 1 is going to be what I liked about the movie, Part 2 is going to be what I disliked about the movie, and then the last part is going to be my final rating and closing thoughts. Just for a heads up, there is going to be spoilers in this review, so if you haven't seen the movie, please either go watch it for yourself or go watch a non-spoiler review. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. The first thing I really enjoyed about this movie was the animation. Even though it's a different style than the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, the animators were able to create some very fluid animations. From characters walking and talking to flying in the fighting scenes, they created one of the best and most stylistic projects in the entire franchise. Talking about the action real quick, the Gammas versus Gohan and Piccolo is one of the best fights in the series in my opinion. Also with the Z Fighters versus Cell Max was an awesome and climactic fight. They made Kaiju Cell more threatening and imposing than Hirudegarn. With Cell's giant size, they had to make flying around such a big foe fun and imaginative, and I believe the animators did a great job at that, and so much more. I really hope this style returns in a future Dragon Ball project. The next thing I really liked about this movie is the story. Most of the plot revolves around Piccolo figuring out the Red Ribbon's plan and getting Gohan back into shape. It's a very simple plot, just like the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, where most of the exposition happens at the very beginning to set up the plot. Heck, the first thing you see is a recap of the Red Ribbon Army saga from the original Dragon Ball and the Cell saga from Dragon Ball Z. However, the plot is stretched out way more than the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie because all the main antagonists are new characters in a brand new setting with brand new motivations, unlike Paragus and Broly, who are very close to their Dragon Ball Z counterparts. I would say 70% of the movie is plot and character interactions, while 30% is action and fighting. It might feel slow to some Dragon Ball fans that want a climactic high-speed battles early, but the last third really gets into that and it doesn't really stop until the very end of the movie. The next thing I really liked is the main characters. All the main characters in this movie were very enjoyable to watch. It was awesome seeing Piccolo interact with Videl, Pan, Bulma, and Gamma too. Piccolo is easily the funniest character in this story. His stern personality being countered by Pan's childlike nature, Videl and Gohan's aura reliance of him for Pan, Bulma's bad decisions, and Gamma 2's flashy charisma makes him feel very uncomfortable, but it creates a lot of hilarious moments. Pan is a lovable character in this movie. She's always hyper but not to an annoying degree, and she's very understanding of the current situation. Bulma here was funny as well. A lot of jokes around her was around her using the Dragon Balls for cosmetic reasons, and everyone kinda makes fun of her for it and is honestly funny each time. The Gammas and Dr. Hedo are great antagonists. They were just being manipulated by Magenta to do his bidding, but they all stand out because of Dr. Hedo's superhero-loving personality. Gamma 1's duty-bound and serious tone is mixed really well with Gamma's 2 chill and vulnerable personality, and it makes the trio very fun to watch and makes you root for them when they join the Z Fighters at the very end. Finally, what I really liked about this movie is the comedy. To be honest, only some of the jokes made me laugh out loud, but the number of visual gags, both in focus and in the background, are fantastic. There are several vocal jokes in there to mix it up and combine with the visual gags, but most of them rely on previous Dragon Ball knowledge to understand, so casuals probably won't ever get those. One or two of them might get a chuckle out of everyone, but it is dependent on you knowing Dragon Ball already. I mostly laughed during the Bulma and Piccolo section, and all of Piccolo's interactions with Pan. They nailed the characters in the main plot, and they're all very entertaining to watch. I really want more projects focused on side characters like Piccolo for stuff like this. Now we're going on to the stuff I disliked. This is kind of one big topic, but I broke it down into each into its own subsection. So the main thing I don't like about this movie is the side characters, and one of the major characters. But as for side characters, Goku. Goku in this movie, not knowing the importance of mental training, felt like a slap in the face. Compounded with his berserker fighting style that he uses versus Vegeta, it just felt way too out of place for him. I know it's only shown to show Vegeta's mental training being in effect, which is awesome, but it shallows Goku's personality to even more of a battle-hungry idiot, even though he's trained with multiple different masters and gods and should know the importance of mental training. Beerus being swayed by Chi felt really weird to me, because as a god of destruction, he should be able to look past stuff like that. You can argue Beerus is a fanatic with food, and you'd be right. But the thing is that food is a necessity, so it's not like Beerus can't eat. And then 2, food is always shown to be a payment to Beerus, which means him getting payment with food is how he got stuck on food in the first place. And it's never shown that Beerus had a thing for women, like ever, and it just feels completely out of place. Finally, we go on to Gohan. So Gohan in this movie, going back to his full scholar mode, is annoying, to be completely honest. He keeps going through the same stupid lesson over and over again, and I'm tired of it. His lesson that he has to learn is the fact that the Earth can and will be a target in the future. He learned this in Battle of Gods, Resurrection of F, and the Tournament of Power saga. And if the manga is canon, the events of Moro literally just happened. Gohan completely feels like a tool in this movie, and it feels like the writers wanted to write a character-driven Piccolo movie, but the higher-ups said that Piccolo is always linked to Gohan, and he's popular, so add him in along with Cell, and give each of them brand new forms for toys and Dragon Ball heroes. This other topic is a minor nitpick, but it does have some very big implications for the future of Dragon Ball. So we're going to talk about power scaling. I know, trust me, I don't like talking about it either. In terms of power scaling, them nerfing Jiren by saying he wasn't that much stronger than Goku and Vegeta, and the fact that he just had perfect ki control is just an ass pull. Most characters in the series have perfect ki control. Hell, in the Cell saga, Goku had perfect ki control to the point that using Super Saiyan didn't cost any energy to maintain. And guess what? Goku was still too weak to beat Cell. Why? Because Cell was just stronger than Goku. This retroactively made Broly stronger than Jiren by default, because Broly fought stronger versions of Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta, and the fact that this changes Jiren's scaling basically means that Jiren is not that much stronger than Broly. And the fact that Broly was able to take on stronger versions of Goku and Vegeta just makes Jiren just nothing in comparison to Broly now. And if you want to argue that Ultra Instinct and Blue Evolution are stronger, I can kind of see that argument, but it's way too up to like interpretation. But now stuff like that doesn't really matter, because it's just the enemy that's the newest is just going to be stronger now, and that's just how things are going to be. So with all that being said, what would I rate Dragon Ball Super Superhero? To be honest, I'd give it an 8.5 out of 10. I did have it as a 9, but when going over all the stuff I have with certain characters and the power scaling in this movie, I had to bump it down just a tiny little bit. Dragon Ball Super Superhero is a fun ride if you love character interactions and comedy. If you love high intense battles with non-stop long action scenes, Dragon Ball Super Broly is more up your sleeve. But this movie does have stuff like that as well. You'll just have to wait a little bit longer to get to that. It can feel like it drags on, but all the slow character-driven scenes add up to the climax and certain plot points, so nothing feels like filler in this movie. Overall, this movie is a success in my eyes. It has everything I wanted from a Dragon Ball movie, and I hope Toei and Toriyama can be more flexible when it comes to building stories around other characters beyond Goku, Vegeta, and their main antagonists. So, with that being said, guys, did you guys enjoy my review, and do you have anything that you agree or disagree with? I'd love to hear your comments down below, And if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more stuff like this in the future. So with that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Sayonara.